Alright, we're back with more taste tests. Today, a little different. We're going to go a little... actually, I think we've done some of these in the past, but we're going to go back towards some more no sugar, no carb, keto-ish, kind of heavy protein snacks. So, just so you know, I am a huge fan of pretty much all snacks. If you knew me when I was growing up, that would be very evident as I was quite large. So over time, I've had to really work with my diet and figure out what works for me. And what works for me is not having a lot of carbs. And it definitely can be challenging, but at the same time, these days, there's so many good alternatives. And one of the good alternatives as far as snacking is, of course, pork rinds. Okay? Pork rinds, chicharrones, pigskin, whatever you want to call it. All of that over the years has come a long way. I remember growing up, we used to get these in the South, and you get them fresh at like some of the corner stores and whatnot, and they were good. You know, definitely a little greasy, a little fatty, definitely very salty, but tasted good. Then again, as I've grown up, I'm a huge fan of chips. More savory than anything sweet. Sweets aren't really my thing, but savory things I really love. Chips and salty, all that crap. Funyuns. So, if you kind of think about it, chips and Funyuns, similar-ish kind of alternative would be pork rinds. And the good thing is that recently, and especially at least in my eyes, because I've been getting them pretty consistently, there's starting to be a much bigger onslaught of different type of chicharron or pork rind flavors. I already did one video back a little bit of, I believe it was a taste test of a bunch of little bags of these this one company that was really good. They had a bunch of really good tasting ones, but I had to order those away off I believe it was Amazon or maybe some other website. That or somebody got them for me. Can't remember exactly how I got them. Either way, they weren't readily available for me to go find. As I've been going to the grocery store, and then I was actually at Walmart. And again, Walmart's not a store I enjoy going to all the time, just because of how big and busy and interesting it can be. But I do enjoy going there, especially early in the morning when nobody else is there. And I was just happened to be going down the snack aisle. I was looking for I believe some nuts or some beef jerky, something in that range. And then it just dawned on me. There's a whole wall/section of just pork rinds. And they had a bunch of different types and different flavors. And I was very excited by that. So we're going to start to really review some more of the different types of pork rinds. And today what we're going to do is we're going to specifically focus on jalapeno flavored. So we've got this Max pork rind, jalapeno flavored, which I believe is, well, I mean, it's quality since 1932, if you can read that there. So I don't know who actually makes this brand. Evans Foods. Okay, so whoever it is, Max. We've got Max jalapeno, and then we've got Bingo Bango 4505 chicharrones. Now, this one I have seen before. I used to get this one actually at Whole Foods back in Colorado. Smaller bag, and it was very pricey. So I love the fact that we're getting more variety, which is just going to drive the price kind of down because we have more options to pick. So these were both reasonable to get as far as a snack. So this one's definitely cheaper than this one, but the flavoring we have here is going to be, we've got just jalapeno, and then we got jalapeno cheddar. So it's not exactly the same, but kind of close, okay? So let's go ahead and we're gonna go with, let's go with the jalapenos here first, straight up jalapeno. So, bag's easy to open, that's a good sign. You can see the quality of the big poofs there. You know, it's not just a little bit grindy ones. Okay. Oh. They smell good. Okay, they smell good. They smell very spicy. It's definitely got that jalapeno aroma. Let's see if we can get a good look at that. Floofy, pretty dense and thick. You can see the seasoning on there. Let's give it a go. For science. I'll tell you what, that's good. That is really good. It's not super hot, but it's got a little spice to it. The flavoring isn't, it's not caked on there, but it's not super sparse. There, if you can see, again, there's a lot of actual pork rinds in there. Another benefit of the clear bag. And it's well seasoned. It's well seasoned. Let's put it that way. Not overly seasoned, not there. But the chicharron themselves, they very much so basically melt in your mouth. A big and fluffy one. Fluffy. I keep wanting to say floofy. So that's good. That's good. Not bad at all. Okay, let's go over to the 4505 chicharrones and see what we can do here. Difference in the bag, obviously, the probably spent more money on the bag, and it does look cool. It's nice and shiny, and I do like the green. But you can't tell how many are in there. It's one of the ways they get you. And, I mean, yeah, that's going to be like the standard about half bag when you see in there. You're definitely getting more here, and I'm pretty sure this is actually quite a bit cheaper. As far as maybe like, maybe that's $2 or $3, and I think this is like $4. I will say though, I mean, they look relatively similar. This one, I don't know if you can see it, but that flavoring looks much more on there. So let's see. Good size chicharron though, good bite size. You know, it's not gonna be poking me now while I'm trying to bite it or anything. Well, you gotta be fair. I mean, I had 2 or so of the other one. There's a little bite coming in. I had it. Man, that one's really good. I'm not gonna lie, both of these are really good. This one, it's spicier. There's a little bit more of an afterburn with it, but I think it's the cheddar. The cheddar flavoring is kind of what's powdered on there a little bit more. Giving it much more of a, well, I mean, cheesy flavor, so it definitely tastes more cheesy. I will say, the biggest difference is you wouldn't be able to know, like if somebody didn't tell you this was a pork rind, you'd probably just think it was some sort of like a Cheeto puff that was flavored differently. Very good. Actually, Cheetos is not a bad association, like those big puffy ones, but yeah, if you'd had like jalapeno cheddar flavoring, that's pretty much what these taste like, which is really good. The amount that you get versus the price, I guess I understand why. These probably take a little more effort, I guess, to make. More quality ingredients, maybe. It's probably the bag. In all reality, it's probably the bag. The bag looks really cool, though. Either way, very, very solid. These ones, you know... Okay. After tasting them, that's a much more mild flavor. Again, I would kind of think like the Cheetos. You get the cheddar, you get a little heat at the end. This one tastes like jalapenos, okay? So this one definitely tastes like jalapenos. Again, you could almost be tricked into thinking that it's not pork rinds. If that's an issue for you, it's not for me. But you get a lot more and it's cheaper. If, gun to my head, I had to pick between the two, I mean, I don't, but I will. I would probably go with the Max Jalapeno just for bang for the buck, the actual flavor of them, the volume. Again, I would not be heartbroken at all if this was the only thing that was available. It's just a little more expensive, a little different flavor profile. I think that's what that means. You got a little spice to it, but this has got the tang and the bite. I think I'd have to go with this one. Don't get me wrong, that one's quality, but like I've said many times before, I'm a volume person. I can eat more of these for cheaper, and it's still, oh, very good. All right, well, I'm gonna keep testing these out. Let me know which ones you think you'd like more. If you've had them before, which one would you prefer? And what other flavors of chicharrones should I try? Because I think I'm up for the challenge. Peace out.